Mm-hmm. Okay. Sundex. Okay. As I just got a marketing email from Xbox.
Team deathmatch. Use of deadly force has been approved. Execute, execute. We're pulling ahead. We're losing the advantage.
Damn it. This isn't the right gun for this map.
We're quite a party. Chalk up 2 more bad guys.
Shit. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I thought I heard something. I want to try to build this gun up, but it's tough because it's a small submachine gun. Oh, I thought that was my guy. Ha!
About time.
Counter spy plane ready for deployment. Counter spy plane in position. Counter spy plane NTL 50% check.
Damn it! Still trying to
Counter spy
use the
plane has been
Xbox
refueled.
controller.
RTB.
Wow. Thanks for getting right my way. Ah.
The vote's not in yet.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Sitrep, enemy attack helo above. Hostile care package inbound.
Of course.
The vote's not in yet.
One thing I really don't like about this game specifically is that the helicopters and stuff can go off map.
They're cool. Hostile air patrol detected.
Thoughts on Spencer's interview? I can't believe he is still there, to be honest. That's kind of what prompted me for screaming like this morning. I've always said that I really like Phil Spencer, but I don't see any reason to buy an Xbox right now. I just don't. They can buy as many studios as they want, but the problem has always been at Microsoft in my mind that they do not have the producers on their staff
Enemy attack helo above.
to make good AAA quality games.
Multiple hostile sentry turrets.
And
Machine ready.
You got to just pull the trigger.
one thing about Sony that you learn pretty quickly is that they have a group of producers that work for the company that work with not only first parties but third parties as well, and they're phenomenal overall. We had a bunch of them on the old podcast over the years, and they're outstanding at their job, and they have a proven track record.
MI6 to your nearest CCP. They fucking had us.
And I think that
You
it's
gotta believe
time
me,
that
there's
they
nothing I
have a
could do.
change at Xbox. The problem is, I don't know if Microsoft is still really in on video games. You know what I mean? Like, you see the story of how how Xbox started, which is interesting, but It feels to me, with all the bluster, with all the, you know, all the advertising and everything, I still don't feel like they really give a shit. That they don't want to be a part of the video game industry in the way that they are right now. I've been saying for a long time that the Series is the last Xbox platform that'll probably ever be released. In terms of hardware, you'll see streaming services. Hey, Sean. And it's been proven time and time again, especially lately, that they cannot make a AAA title. They've had to farm out to even have PlayStation release games on Microsoft Xbox. MLB The Show has been on Xbox the last couple of years. It's things like that that the reason that exclusives exist is to get you to buy their hardware platform and to play on their hardware platform. And I don't care how many people want to bitch about, oh, why isn't that on this platform? Because exclusives have a job. And that's the job. And this dilution of, I don't know.
Team
Like,
deathmatch.
if they're gonna dilute the whole
Really,
industry
George?
just
Get
so
to
that
work.
we can have this and we, you know, we're just as good. No, you're not. You don't have the titles. But the problem is, Microsoft, even though they own some amazing studios, can't for the life of them make a good title. I mean, that's what they're proving.
Stun throw.
Ah, I'm still getting used to this controller. Again, I have to. Not saying it's a bad controller. It's just, it feels very different than the DualShock, and I have to get used to it again. The thing is, the answer is really becoming, they don't have the leadership at Microsoft. They just don't. And all they're doing is waste that investment. And it ain't cheap. Oh my god. Ah, I didn't see the other guy. So, I mean, what do you think? Is that the answer right now? Is Phil Spencer needs to go and they need to do something. Because their current answer just is not working. That guy's just fucking laying on the ground. Look at me, I'm killing guys! Woo! I'm an Uber gamer! Not a bad controller. It's not a, no, it's not a bad controller. It's just, I actually think the sticks are easier to maneuver for my hand. But it's almost a little bit too loose. So that's all. I just have to get used to it. Wow. Okay. I don't like the offset stick still. That's something I'm probably never gonna actually like. These servers are laggy.
Enemy care package above. Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
proximity mine was destroyed by hostile action.
Damn it.
Hostile sentry turret active. Multiple enemy
proximity
sentry
mine.
turrets active.
So
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
what really annoys me now is that Microsoft bought these really good studios and were subjected to a lot of shit for the short, at least the short term. We're not going to see any good games because they don't have the producers that can, you know, at least give them a chance. I mean, you would hope that maybe Bethesda's got enough of their own good producers, but at the same time, do they? Because everything I hear about the Fallout games is that the games come out and they're really buggy and they're problematic and blah blah blah. So, I mean, are they? I mean, I just don't play the Fallout games enough to know if they're bad or good.
We're in the lead.
I don't have the experience. So, your
Hostile
only
sentry
DualSense
turret
broke,
active.
so you need a new one. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. I need to get another one modded. For sure. Because the sticks are just getting looser and
We're
looser.
losing this fight.
I really don't like this map, by the way. This is a map they added later
taking
on,
the lead.
and it's kind of a classic map that they brought back, but I don't like this map. I never did.
Hostile down. Proximity mine down. Syntax out.
I mean, it's, when you think about it, it's an absolute bummer that Microsoft spent all this money to buy all these studios, and they're not slouches in terms of quality of the studios. They've all output some amazing games over the years.
Enemy spy plane.
But has
inbound.
that ended now? You know?
Enemy care package above.
Yeah.
Ah! Well, luckily, DualSenses are still real easy to find. They're expensive, but they're not as bad as that, what do they call it, the Elite or whatever? Shit. I don't know why I chose to play this one this morning. It's not my favorite game.
Throwing stone.
Oh,
Hostile
my dear.
sentry turret
Okay.
active. Hostile attack helicopter inbound. Отлично. Спецназ, you're pulling ahead. Hostile sentry turret active.
I figured that would happen.
Spy plane inbound.
Yeah, and well, the other thing is, there have been a lot of reports that it's horrible battery life.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Hostile care package inbound. Multiple enemy sentry turrets active.
I feel bad because I know one of the, or a couple of
Multiple
people that
enemy
helped
sentry
develop
turrets
that thing,
active.
and
Multiple
I did
hostile spy planes
flat out
detected.
tell them to their face I'm not getting one.
The capitalists will remember this defeat.
But I told them why.
Bring the prisoners to me.
Redfall seems to have been rushed. I agree. I played it for, what, 2 hours, I believe? And I live streamed it. And I honestly was excited to play it. I liked the idea of it. I liked the fact that it didn't fall to the basic zombie shit. I thought it was from a good developer that I'm not a big fan of, but I thought there were a lot of things looking up for it before I played the game. But what I found was a lot of things that made no sense, that didn't work. A lot of there's something that I really hate about a lot of games like that, where you'll have like 5 things in a room, but one of the things won't react to you or let you interact with it until you first interact with somebody else. You know, I hate that mechanic. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I hate it. And sure enough, that started happening to me in Redfall. The sound overall was really good, but it was very buggy. There were a lot of weird, glitchy things still happening in it. And like you said, it really started looking like it was unfinished. Like somebody didn't check all the boxes on the to-do list before they put it out there for production. And I was what do you call it? I'm having a bad brain day. I was very disappointed. So, I don't know. I was very disappointed in the whole thing, honestly. And I thought the graphics were good. I thought it looked really good, even though I think it cheated quite a bit. You've got this brand new console with all these brand new fangled graphic abilities, and frankly, it runs better on the S than it does the X, because the S runs at a lower resolution. It not having a 60 frames per second mode wasn't a huge deal to me. It wasn't like a deal breaker or anything like that. But at the same time, I get the feeling overall that on any platform, if it's not coming out at 60 frames, even though it would
We've pulled ahead.
be a better thing for that game, because some games don't require 60. But if you can't pull this off with this new console, then that either tells me that the new console is a piece of shit, or the developers don't know what they're doing, or the game is way too ambitious. You know? And there's nothing ambitious about Redfall. It's a pretty quote-unquote standard first-person shooter type game. And I just don't really...
My
I
kill.
don't get why... I mean, it runs on Unreal Engine. It's not like they're breaking a lot of ground. So, I don't know. I thought it had some promise. I thought that it seemed to
Stun grenade
have...
out.
Or it seemed like it would have a decent pedigree, and
Throwing frag.
it ended up being shit. And it really did. I mean, again, I played the game. I'm not just going off what reviews are and that kind of thing. I played it for a couple hours. And that is, you know, my reaction to what that game became.
Threat neutralized.
Ah, shit. Oh my god, I didn't see that guy. So, I don't know if there's an answer beyond the fact that they
Stun grenade out.
really need
Enemy spy plane inbound.
new leadership.
Throw.
I mean, they really do. Because nothing else seems to be the answer for them. I mean, it seems like they've exhausted all the other options, and there just isn't an answer besides the fact that they need to change their leadership. Fuck. And yes, it sucks because I've been a fan of Phil Spencer's for a while, and I mean, I've liked the guy, and I think he means well, but
Hostile spy plane established.
I'm
overhead.
also someone that grew up in the Catholic Church and knows the quote that we heard on The Simpsons. Well, Marge, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, Marge.
We've lost the lead.
And that's the brutal truth. That's the truth that people don't want to hear.
Contact down. Throwing stun. Shot was good.
I should almost just go prone here.
We're in the lead.
But Xbox superfans right now should be very upset. They really should. Because honestly, there's nothing redeeming about the Xbox right now. It's a very capable console, the X is at least, but there's no good software for it. There's nothing that takes advantage of that hardware.
Sub-turret live.
That's first party, at least. I mean, I think Call of Duty and everything. There's some ray tracing in Modern Warfare 2 and whatnot, but I don't have Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox.
Eat lead.
Surprisingly. Shit. I know it sounds silly, but one of the things when you get, especially because Xbox are the ones that kind of seemingly push the issue of having a new console. A lot of people said that they pushed it. PlayStation was just reacting to them, and that's why the PS5 came out when it did. So if they're going to push this new hardware and these new features, they damn well need to make a game that supports it. I mean, you can have the checklist out there of, oh, we got ray tracing now, click. Oh, we can do so many teraflops on our new console, click. Another check mark. But at the end of the day, you're not going to make software to support it. You got to show that it's possible, you know? And they've not really done that. Aww.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
The thing is, I mean, I'm upset about this because I'm a Series X owner, and I would like to have some software that shows off what the hardware can do and all that shit, but all I'm doing is playing backward compatible games, and quite frankly, that is stupid. I mean, it's cool that backward compatibility is there, but to rely on this new console to just do that is silly.
This isn't working. We're behind.
And I hate that when I ask people, like, why are you buying a new console, or why are you buying a new Xbox? Oh, look at the backward compatibility library. Well, but what? Like, why are you spending that much money on something that plays the games that you can already play? You know, it's just silly. I mean, do people have that much money, that much of a disposable income that they'll literally just get the hardware because it's new? When there's nothing to play on it? Because really, that's the biggest problem. I mean, I'm done with Nintendo. I've already said I'm not buying another Nintendo console. I'm just not going to do it.
Strong throw. Some turret up.
Oh, shit. That thing's worthless.
You mate. We're falling behind.
I thought I had proximity mines. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has an opinion about it or what, but something really needs to be done.
Fight harder.
I just don't see a future for the Xbox platform right now that's viable. Because they have the hardware, they don't have the software. And the reality is, you need software to support your hardware. And you can't rely on third parties to do it.
Head to exfil. You're not to be taken alive.
Survivors retreat. We are not taking this.
mean, at this point, I'll even volunteer. I'll take the job over. I'll take the responsibility. Because they obviously can't find somebody. At this point, they're like Jay Leno. They've got this huge garage of classic, awesome cars, but they just leave them in the garage. What are you gonna do with the game? I missed the Jay Leno fly from Craig Ferguson's Lake Show. The other thing is, I didn't listen to, or I haven't read or listened to Spencer's interview. I've only seen like reactions to it and stuff. So it was with Kind of Funny, wasn't it? Because if it was, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'll never forget Jeff Rubenstein and me texting back and forth one day because he went to the studio to do an interview with Kind of Funny. Or no, it was when he was still at PlayStation. He went to the Podcast Beyond recording at IGN, and he's like, "You gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it." I'm like, "All right." I got 5 minutes in and I couldn't listen to it anymore. It was chaos. It was absolute chaos. And I wrote back. I'm like, "Dude, I can't listen to this." And he said, "I wish they had a camera set up because it's exactly as you would think it is, where like Greg is standing up with a microphone and he's wandering the little room that they had, and he's just freaking out the whole time on the podcast." And I just couldn't stop laughing when I got that text. I wish I still had that text, but I'm sure it's too old that it's not. I'd have to like search some archives to see it. But I'm just not. I listened to Podcast Beyond once, and that was it for me. I don't need to hear it again. Oh man, this server's got some noobs, which means they're probably all cheating. Oops. Maybe I'll try this again. Custom 5, okay. So, I don't know. I get on the Xbox every now and then, and I look through what's new on Game Pass, and then I turn it off. I just don't care about any of the exclusive games coming out for this system, and I haven't for a long time. I don't like Halo, I don't like Gears. I just don't. I think the only thing I'm excited for now is to try the new Forza Motorsport, which, again, their genius marketing team aren't putting a number on it. So it's now Forza Motorsport, even though that already existed on the original Xbox. Their naming structure is the most fucked up in the industry. It's almost as bad, or it's actually worse than Call of Duty with Modern Warfare, with that name.
Domination.
Yeah, I think this is a
Captured the
single-shot
objective.
rifle?
Taking Charlie. Taking B. Enemy has Alpha. C secure.
Throwing flash.
B locked down. Losing B. We're in the lead. Losing B.
Sending flashbang. Yeah.
Losing Bravo.
Flashbang out. How does it feel?
Wow.
Sending flashbang.
Son of a bitch.
Losing Bravo.
Damn it. Shit!
We lost Bravo.
You are mine. Simtex on.
What?
Securing Bravo.
How the fuck did that only fly that far?
Using
Bravo locked
flashbang.
down. SATCOM, give me a spy plane.
Oh my god, this gun! I just can't
Losing
access
C.
this thing.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Simtex
Enemy
out.
took Charlie. Securing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Charlie secured. Enemy took Bravo. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Securing B. B locked down. Close out the winds and do it again.
Proximity mine. Sending flashbang.
Halftime.
Eh. So, I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you even care? I know a couple of you are kind of diehard PlayStation. So, do you even care? Do you see a future for
Switching
Microsoft? Do you
sides.
see Xbox just slowly dying off? Do you see Microsoft taking over with a new leader?
Take the objectives.
Capturing the
Taking Alpha.
objective.
Alpha lockdown. We are pulling ahead. Taking Bravo. Enemy has Charlie. B secure.
Good try. Sending flashbang. Throwing flash. Proximity mindset.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Simtex on.
I thought I saw somebody run up in here.
Losing B. We lost Bravo. Enemy spy plane inbound. Securing Bravo.
Oh shit!
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
It's so funny how often the gas kills me in this game because I don't realize it's going.
Flashbang out. Simtex.
Bravo locked down. Losing B.
Ah.
Napalm
It's
strike
wrong.
incoming. Losing A.
Using flashbang. Wasted them.
We lose Bravo. Taking Bravo.
Ugh. I'm not good with single shot rifles in this game. Oh shit.
Losing A.
Smoke.
Go.
Securing Bravo.
Flashbang out.
Ow.
Losing Alpha. B locked down.
Sending flashbang. Enemy appears KIA. Proximity mine down.
Hostile placing Fox mine.
Oh my god.
Losing B. Bravo.
Throwing flash.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Taking C.
Simtex.
It's as good as ours. Keep it tight and buy the numbers.
Counter spy plane available for tasking.
Counter spy plane above. Unit on.
Taking Taking Bravo.
Counter spy plane power at 50%.
Using flashbang.
Bravo locked down.
Spy plane is vehicle fuel.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Syntax out.
Losing Bravo.
It can't just be me talking, guys. I mean, to get back to Redfall too, yes, it felt like it was the last 10% wasn't done. There was a really good foundation, but it wasn't. It was sloppy, and that stinks of Microsoft really pushing the fact that they don't have any. Let's be honest, they don't have any good first-party games right now. They don't have anything really great, and it feels like, all right, let's just release it and we'll patch it later, and that syndrome is there. After playing it, I don't even know if the polish that's needed for the game would have been enough. You know, I can't think of the words. I should have had some coffee this morning. I was less engaged with the game than I thought I would. And I don't know if polish would improve that. Because quite frankly, since your hub world is kind of based out of this fire station, it felt a little bit more like a, what are they called? Game as a service, or like Destiny, and it felt a little bit more like that. Hey, Boof. So it kind of, after playing the game, it was less interesting to me than I originally was. Like, I was a lot less engaged.
Show 'em how the CIA does business. We're in the lead. Can't confirm.
Wow. They're all just gonna camp. Great. That's fun. I hear all these footsteps, and yet what the hell is that, Smag? Ooh, that's a good kill. Somebody already unlocked that. Okay. team just don't give a shit. Oh my god.
Stuck.
Hey, motherfucker.
This team just doesn't care.
Great job. Good job.
I really hate this VTOL thing up here. I hate this so much. I think it's way overpowered.
Enemy trails.
Spy plane established overhead.
And I'm kind of bored. I think that's the third time I killed that guy!
There you go.
Spy plane ready for deployment. Electronic countermeasures active. Counter spy plane fuel reserves.
These are very bad for you.
Counter spy plane terminating music.
Smoked.
They're all just fucking camping.
Sentry turrets online. Come on. We've almost got this.
Let me guess.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Ah. John, did your daughter
One by. Male
use the
operator.
Japanese word on your phone?
You did the work of a nation. Come on home.
So you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Yeah, I think the next generation of gaming, if I'm still gaming by then, is going to be a very different landscape for me. I think Xbox is going to be streaming, and it's going to be on PlayStation, it's going to be on Nintendo, it's going to be on PC. I think Nintendo is going down a path that I just don't want to follow, besides Mario Kart. I get on the Switch now and I see nothing that I want to engage with at all. I got rid of Switch Online. I canceled that. A Switch Pro I don't think even interests me right now. I don't want to go down that path. I don't know what it is, but it's almost looking like by default I'm gonna want PlayStation, which is funny since they're newer. They're not the newest one in the game. Microsoft's still the newest one, but they're newer than Nintendo. But Nintendo just like Splatoon. I never liked Splatoon. I played it. I didn't like it. All these RPG-ish things, the Monster Hunter games, I don't care about that shit. Senran Kagura, I don't even know what that is. So, I'm excited for the new Zelda, but I'm not 100% on that one. I never finished Breath of the Wild. I keep toying with the idea of going back to play it, but until I can get some kind of modded controller so I can do the L1 and L2 on the right side, I just think that's going to be a fruitless endeavor. And all these people that keep telling me, oh, you don't have to parry. Yeah, you do to get by this stupid tutorial section.
Team deathmatch.
Like, I don't think people realize you can't advance in the game until you do it. And I can't parry with that mechanic.
Syntax on.
We're pulling ahead.
And I get really annoyed at people that blow it all off. They don't realize that I can't do it. There's nothing that I can do besides a modded controller or to remap the controls so they'll work. I can't do it. My fingers don't work with the left triggers. My left index finger doesn't bend.
Throwing stone. Never corner one enemy.
Fuck. See you, Boof. Laying heavy on the ads. Oh, sorry about that. If I could do something about it, I would. But there is nothing.
We're losing the advantage.
Target dropped.
You're so subtle.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
I couldn't remember if there was a door over here or not. Shit. What do I have as a secondary? Ooh, shotgun. Okay.
Neutralize Prox mine. Deploying proximity mine.
Oh! It's actually automatic.
Heads up. Hostile war machine.
Grenade.
This thing, man. To reload is crazy. Oh. Ah.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Where's the... I hear it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Might be on the other side. Fuck.
You were dead as soon as we crossed paths. Stun thrown.
Semtex out.
What?
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Whoa.
Hostile artillery targeting active. Artillery inbound.
Sentry turret established.
He's dead.
Spy plane ready for deployment.
Attack off deploy counter spy plane.
Counter spy plane established overhead.
This machine available.
Enemy spy plane
Eliminated
inbound.
2.
Spy plane
Ah.
at 50%.
Death machine going in.
Wow.
Counter spy plane terminating music.
Nova authorizing counter spy plane mission.
These spawns are fucking crap.
Using death machine.
Up your game or face the consequences.
Jesus Christ! He keeps spawning me right around where somebody is. Wow.
Enemy napalm strike incoming. Enemy cruise missile launch detected. Hostile spy plane established.
Dude. Don't leave because of the ads, we need the money.
2 hostiles removed.
I mean, think about what's coming out that we know for Xbox in this next year. That you're excited for. What is it? And if you're going to say Starfield, I'm going to punch you in the throat. Because I still haven't seen anything from Starfield that tells me I need to play that game. I'm sorry. There's nothing compelling about that game to me. It's interesting, but at the same time, it almost feels like No Man's Sky. And we already have that. And people like that. So, what else out there is interesting? I think the new Forza Motorsport looks interesting, and I do want to play it. What else? I mean, Halo Infinite sucked. I'm sorry. I played it. I streamed it. I thought it sucked. What else is out there? Quite frankly, I think out of all those, that and Redfall and everything, I think Hi-Fi Rush or whatever was better. And it was an alright game. I stopped playing. I got bored. But it was an alright game. But what else is out there that they've announced? I think probably the most compelling thing they've shown so far for upcoming games is going to be the new one from Ninja Theory. That I think looks more interesting. But I still have to play Senua's Sacrifice. I haven't played that game ever. I have it installed, but I've never played it. And quite frankly, I want to finish God of War Ragnarok before I play that. Oh, this is a biped. Alright.
Team deathmatch. Training time's over. Let's see what you can do.
Woof. This sniper rifle has a ridiculous recoil. Whoops. I'm not going to be good on this map with this gun. We'll see if I make it through the whole level with this gun.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Yep, I figured there was something over there. Oh, it's actually a guy. Wow.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Good shot, Glenn.
Grenade out.
I'm stuck.
We're taking control. We're losing this fight. We've taken the lead.
Yep. Figured as much. Fuck. I'm just not one of those players that can just lock on with a sniper rifle all the time.
Artillery barrage northeast of
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Ah. Ah, another two.
Bringing sentry turret online. Enemy care package above.
Fuck.
Hostile
Told you I
spy
was
plane
gonna suck at this
established
map.
overhead.
Fuck.
Enemy sentry turret
throw
detected
that
in your AO.
Yeah.
This isn't working. We're behind.
I really want to change it, but I also don't want to because
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
I need to. Shit. Where am I? Where am I?
Hostile care package inbound.
That was luck.
This isn't how we drilled it. Pull it back. Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hostile counter spy plane established above. Sitrep, napalm strike inbound. Hostile sentry turret active. Cass effect
Oh.
protocols. Better we live to fight another day.
Why'd you have to nuke the whole building, Hans?
Oh my god, Google. Enough with the Bard emails. I used it once. I don't think this sniper rifle is the best one. It takes too long to ADS and there's too much recoil. Let's do that. Oh. I'll try that at least. Alright, one more round and then I'll quit. Nobody seems interested in this this topic. I'll try it one more time. I want to see what this new scope does. But if it's no good, I'm switching guns. The thing is with this game, sniping is way easier in this game than most of the other ones. I mean, it's really easy. Oh my god, this one takes just as long! Team deathmatch again? Holy
Team
shit.
deathmatch. The fate of the free world is in your hands.
Well, Curtis woke up. Hi, bud. Now you're standing on my lap and you're right in my face. Ah! have to get used to it. What the fuck? Didn't see him either. Hi, bud. Okay. All right. Ah, fucking hell. Having a bad day. You're gonna have a bad time.
I can live with that.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Hostile spy plane
Sound
established
all
overhead.
sounded like he was on the right side. Until the very last second. Fuck! Ah! Man, oh man. This is kind of one of the reasons I don't like this map. Everyone knows all the hiding spots, and that's all they fucking do in this map. How the fuck is that not a kill?
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
I don't understand. That's one interesting thing with Modern Warfare 2.
Enemy spy
That'll
plane
happen now.
inbound.
When you down like a helicopter or VTOL or something, when it falls out of the sky, it can fall on you and kill you. It's crazy.
can live with that.
Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
Oh my god! Just waiting there.
Enemy care package above. Set rep. Enemy attack kilo above. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Another helicopter coming.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Enemy care package above.
This is an effective shotgun, but it takes forever to reload.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
What the fuck are you doing?
Hostile RCXD in your AO. They're kicking our asses. Fight back, damn it.
Is bingo fuel.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I could
Hostile
take
sentry turret
the whole rest of the match to reload.
Has been destroyed.
Aww. Wouldn't shoot.
Lots to discuss about that one. RTB, CIA.
Alright, kids. Since nobody else has any opinions about this, I guess I'll go.
Male appears
Thanks for hanging out. Podcast is delayed a little bit because Ray's got work stuff and he's traveling. I might actually record one on my own. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. It'll be a shorter episode, obviously. Anyway. Take it easy. Thanks much. By the way, I played this on Xbox just to make my point.